Wrong mic. Wrong mic. Excellent start. Hello. Welcome everybody. Are we good? Are we all good? Are we good? You hearing me correct? You're good? Yeah, apologies about that. I was testing the ASMR mic before. So I have two mics now. I have one for like this one, the condenser mic that I normally use, and one for the 3DO. So I've clicked, it's not even in, so I just, yeah. Welcome. You guys sent in questions. You did it. You did the thing. Thank you. I need to tweet. Wait, hang on. I need to tweet and tell everybody that I'm live. You guys get the premium more experience. Does the 3DO technically count as two mics? I'm curious. Are the ears just for show? No. So it's technically it's a binaural mic, which means that you need split cables. So technically most mics, that's like a weird, no. So most mics are like mono, where they have like a stereo output, but they only have like one direction, whereas the 3DO has two different directions, so it splits off its left and right into two different directions and inputs in a mono, which you can then separate during a stereo. That's like that's like the best way I could describe it in like simple terms. Hello, welcome everybody. Oh hi, it's me, Amora, your princess. Let me tweet. Stop distracting me with tech questions. Let me tweet. We live! Ah! And Twitter's glitching again. Let me tweet again. We live! Ah! Wah! There we go. Yeah, very similar. Yes. What's up? Okay, we did it. We did. Did I retweet the wrong thing? Did I quote tweeted the wrong thing! Abort! I quote tweeted it. Okay, you know what? Death and destruction, and then quote, and then there we go. You saw nothing. It didn't happen. You... Great start. Welcome! Professional streamer here, lads. It's my job. Yeah, we're so professional. Distracted with tech questions, so we'll have to spend more time with us. I'm spending a good amount of time with you anyway. Why did you screenshot? How dare you? I'm gonna spend time with you anyway. We've got a lot of questions lined up. We have more questions from today than we had last time. We have a lot more questions than last time. It is. I'm very excited about it. I think, how many do we have? I got about, how many slides do I have? So what exactly? Yeah. This is what happens when you don't stream for days. Yeah, I apologize for that. I had some stuff to do, which is gonna become apparent very, very soon. So, you guys will find out about that very, very soon. So... Apologies for not streaming for the past couple days. I missed you guys. I really did. Yeah, it was fun, but like, you know, I think it's like I miss streaming when I don't stream, even when I'm like working on other stuff. Yeah. Because I miss talking to you guys. It's relaxing. Wow. Also, my tracking updated, so I feel slow. I feel very slow. Wow. Hoping you're taking time to yourself amongst the planning. I will be. It's, you know, it's fine. It's all good. We missed you lots. I missed you too. I really did. We're sorting that out soon. Kiki! Hi, honey. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Cute Saints. Welcome. How was your stream? What were you doing? Wait, I genuinely don't know what you were doing. I didn't check the schedule beforehand. I didn't know what you were doing. Hi, Kiki. Hello! Welcome in, keychains! It was karaoke. Cute! Wait, that's actually so cute. It was Disney karaoke, but not actually Disney songs. Oh, wait, yeah. I see. Hi, Kiki. I know you gotta be like real tired, but thank you for the raid, honey. Disney karaoke with silly little parody songs. She went ham on some of them. Excellent. I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait, no, that'll be unlisted, won't it? No! Crying, screaming. I'll have to try and see if somebody's put up a an archive on the Discord for me to listen to. But thank you for the raid. Hello, keychains. I'm sure you guys know me. But in case you do not, hello, I am Amora Lumina. I am from EIEN's second generation Haven. I am your local intergalactic princess, and I am Kiki's kohai. Kiki is my senpai. Hakuna Matata, also really good song. 10 out of 10 song. Usually archived on the Discord. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because you guys normally have like a whole separate channel and stuff for that. I'm gonna have to go and find that later so I can have a good listen. Yay! Yeah, so we got marshmallows today. I asked you guys to send me in a whole bunch of different questions and things, and you guys delivered. You did that for me. Thank you. I've got to admit, so some of the questions were some of the questions I wanted to use, I couldn't because they were too long-winded, or they were questions that were attached with very personal letters involved, and I don't want to like put you guys on blast on the internet if it's something very personal, so I'm not gonna do that. So the questions I put into today's stream are general questions. However, there were some really good ones attached with some personal ones. So I am going to utilize them for shorts. I am going to take questions that you guys have written that I couldn't use in today's stream, and I'm going to answer them in the form of like shorts content, basically. So some people were like, oh hey, how did you do this and this type of thing. I'm still gonna make content out of it, so hopefully your question will still be answered and things like that. I just don't want to put there were some questions that were like generally quite good questions, but they were attached with some very sweet letters, but it was very personal, and I don't want to like put people's personal information on the internet because that's not okay. Milking the fan base like a good stew. Well, I still want to answer the questions because they're good questions, dude. But yeah, I still want to answer them and stuff, so I will probably turn most of them into shorts if I can. So yeah, especially because the cap off for the marshmallows was last night, basically, so I could like prepare the stuffs and things. So even if you have like some questions that you think of during this time, even if I don't get it to this stream or whatever, I'm still gonna be making stuff. So like, put him in my marshmallow thing. Send them me. Pause. First she turns it into marketable plushies, then she turns it into content. Do her crimes never end? No. Never. My crimes never end. Alright. Okay. Are we ready? Let me have a last check. I think I have one for this, actually. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, okay, all good. Nice. So, wait, huh? Is my mother in chat? Wait, is my mother in chat? Mother! What are you doing here? Question, have you hoovered your room yet? Mother! Please! I beg you! Don't embarrass me in front of my chat. I just like look over and everyone's going, oh hi queen, hi Mama Q. It's my mother. Hi Mama. Are you taking a break, Mother? Are you taking a break? Are you having a rest like I asked you to? Love you, Mama. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you're gonna be watching the stream for much longer, but like, enjoy, I guess. It's not dust bunnies, it's mostly hair. Here's the thing with like hair that is this long, it just kind of gets everywhere. I don't know if you've ever heard about like people with long hair. We shed is like the main thing. We have a lot of hair. Okay. So that's my live tweet. Let me not have that, please. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Love you, Mama. Mwah. All right. So, let me grab this real fast, and I can show it to you. Let me show you the PowerPoint! Please! It chokes Meryl? What do you mean it chokes metal? Okay, for everybody who's unaware, metal is, for Christmas this year, for Alien Christmas this year, I bought my mother a Roomba. And she's named it Meryl. I don't know if you mind me ruining this for you, Mother, as in like your little thing. Do you want to know why she's called it Meryl? She's called it Meryl as in Meryl Sweep. I love that so much. It's really cute. We got her googly eyes as well. We've yet to stick the googly eyes on her, but we have her googly eyes as well. Right? That's an amazing pun, right? It's really cute. Wow. The story continues. It's great, right? So, yes. I hope that my mother... I hope that she likes Meryl very much. I don't know. I'm glad that she's enjoying having a little Roomba. I wanted to like get her a little guy because she was looking at them a little while ago and being like, ooh. All right. Wow. Okay. Are we ready? 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 Wow. I'm not ready. Never mind. I'm no longer ready. Okay, now I'm ready. Going through my like answers and making like last minute like, oh, nope, this one as well. Yep, there we go. Yay! Okay. Now I'm ready. Never mind, I didn't lie. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've never been so ready in my entire life. View. Slideshow. Hey! Are we ready, chat? Are we ready? Yippee! Let's go! Wah! Wah! Look! It's the PowerPoint! It's the PowerPoint that we do things with! Are you excited? I've picked the color of the cursor badly, I think. But it's fine. It's all good. Yay! I should get cute music for this. Hang on. Wah! PowerPoint. Wee! And then I can... Wah! I don't want to hide it. No. Okay, get rid of that. Play you. Hello. Why didn't I make it aqua blue? I have an aqua blue one somewhere. Should I try and find it? I actually have a blue one somewhere. Where is it? In my files? Debut? Oh, it was in debut. Well, hey, there we go. Yeah, see? There we go. There we go. Now I've got a blue one, and I don't need it. Yay! There we go. I made a bunch of different ones for debut, so I have a gold one, I have a pink one, and I have a blue one. Alright. Yeah, right? It's a cute casa. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go! Okay. Hi, Space Princess! If there was one thing you could tell little Amora, what would it be? I've always wondered how little kid me would think of me now. And I wanted to know if others think about that kind of thing too. I do think about that type of thing. I think I spent a lot of my childhood being really, really cringe, as you guys know. I spent so much of my childhood being really, really cringe. And I'm still cringe. The only difference between then cringe and now cringe is that I've stopped being embarrassed about it. Exactly, like children ought to be. Baby Amora used to, like, really desperately want to impress people. Baby Amora was, she wanted to be... We love cringe here. We do. She wanted really, really, really badly to be just like everybody else. She wanted to be part of the group. She wanted to be embraced and stuff. So I gave up. I didn't stop liking the things that I liked, but I stopped outwardly liking the things that I liked. If that makes any sense. You are cringe, but I'm free? Exactly. So I spent a lot of my time as a child, like, really trying to fit in really badly. I think, like, you guys can see, I've got earrings here. Do you want to know the reason why I have my ears pierced? I got my ears pierced when I was about... I think I was, like, in human years, I must have been about, like, 12 or so. And I got them pierced because I wanted to fit in, because everybody else that I knew also had pierced ears. And I was like, in my stupid little, like, baby brain, I was like, if I do this, then people will like me. And that didn't work, because that's not how that works. The Queen team didn't protest. They did. Oh, they did. Very much so. But I was so, like, hard stuck into, like, this is what I want. And I still, like, wear earrings. I still like to and stuff, and I've gotten a few piercings since then because I like them. But I would have waited. If Baby Mora knew what I knew now, I would have waited. Fortunately, natural for kids to want to fit in. It's the age that gives us the confidence of the part fits us. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I now spend my time openly liking the things that I like. I don't have any interest in pretending that I'm cool anymore, because quite frankly, I don't have the energy for it. Trying to fit in is so exhausting. So, yes. A few more piercings. A few interesting. Yeah, try and guess where they are. The irony is you're cooler than ever now. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm a lot more confident in myself now, which is kind of ironic considering the fact that I'm a VTuber. But I'm so solid in who I am as a person now. So I don't know. I think, even though I don't think I would change anything, I think I would tell Baby Mora that everything's gonna be okay. You know? You don't have to pretend so hard to be cool or to like stuff. It's, yeah. I think the different levels of yourself VTubing about, I don't know. I think it's because, like, I'm so solid in who I am as a person that I feel comfortable being a VTuber, if that makes any sense. The comfortableness that I have in being a VTuber comes from the fact that I'm so, like, happy in who I am as a person. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I would tell myself. I would tell myself not to worry so much, I think. Which is a good way of putting it. Because you know who you are. You can be an anime girl in life. Exactly. I have, like, no fear that I'm pretending to be somebody that I'm not. Because I am me. I'm Amora. I have no fear of being somebody else because I'm just Amora. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That's what I would tell my younger self, that I don't need to worry about pretending or anything because you'll figure it out soon enough. So there we go. Hey Amora, hi honey. Amora is a great person, thank you. I'm trying. And I think that's what makes a person good, is if you make the effort to be a good person. I don't know if that's very overly princessy of me, but that's a genuine thought. If you try and be a good person, that's good enough. Alright, ready? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Next! Wow! Amora, are you serious about getting more certifications? I am. First aid and canoeing. I think it would make for interesting streams to listen to you talk about the experiences, provided that they don't dox. Yes, I would like to. Obviously some stuff I can't talk about because, like, it's very location specific, and as much as I'm certain that you guys won't ever make it onto Zephyria without at least my help, I think keeping you all out of the castle for as long as possible is probably better for the sake of the, you know, for the sake of the staff and everything, for the health of everybody. Yeah. But what kind of certifications? What certifications would I like to get? Would I like to get forklift certified? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? That would be really fun. I'd love to get forklift certified. But I think if I'm talking realistically, I'd like to do like a business course. We don't have warp speed travel, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like that's a good thing. Keep you guys out of the castle for the health and safety of everybody. But yeah, it's so, I'm trying to think what, like, the best way. I thought, I'd like to do a business course. I would like to learn about how taxes work on Earth, because that's kind of a cool thing to know about. And I know enough from, like, my own research and stuff, but I'd quite like to do a course on, like, running my own business and things. Glassblowing. I have done glassblowing before, but it wasn't like a course, it was just like a little thing that I tried when I was a little kid. Truck simulator soon? Heck yeah, baby! I saw Fishing Simulator recently as well and was like, oh, fishing minigame? The game? Whoa! What haven't I done? I've kind of just tried a lot of random things because I've been in the right situation to do a bunch of random stuff. I after like a while of like being embarrassed about stuff, I just started saying yes to things, and so I've done a lot of weird things. Yeah, but like the glassblowing wasn't like, I didn't specifically do it, it was like us watching, I say us, it was like my class and me. It was like us watching some dude like do glass blowing, and then they like had a bunch of people come up to like blow into the little glass blowy thing, and then that was kind of it. That's like the extent of my glass blowing thing. Like in the Jim Carrey movie, exactly. I stopped saying no to stuff and started saying yes, and then I learned how to do a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'd still like to do it legitimately. Have you seen, there's like a lady on TikTok who makes like glass pens and stuff? I don't know how like to describe her, but she's so sweet and I love her very much. I love her content. Oh my god, she's so cute. Weapon certified. I'd like to do blacksmithing. Actually, that would be fun. I'd like to try that. Oh my god, wait, do you know what I'd actually love to do? I'd love to have a go at making jewelry. I'd love to do a course on jewelry making, actually. I'd really, really love to do that. I keep seeing videos of like people making their own jewelry and stuff and like carving their own like making rings and things out of like silver and stuff. Somebody sent in a marshmallow about that actually, and I wasn't able to respond. But like they sent in like a marshmallow where they were like, oh yeah, I make jewelry. I think like the reason I couldn't respond was because they were like, oh, can we send you something? But like, but I found that really, really cool. I'm a blacksmith, not kidding, it's really, really hard for a woman to do, but they can, but it's so much harder to be a woman blacksmith. I bet, definitely, but I'd like to try it regardless. I'm not the type of person that would be like, oh, this thing's gonna be hard, let me just not do it then. Oh, is that you? Ah, I think that's cool though. I really think it's cool. I would love to have a go at like casting my own jewelry. I have done it before. I've done metalwork before. And I've made like a metalwork pendant before, but I'd like to have a go at like rings and stuff as well. So I'd like to do a course on that. So yes, if I'm gonna do a course, I'd like to have a go at a business course, and I would like to have a go at making my own jewelry. I'd love to do that. That sounds fun. So yeah. Next. Woo! Every time I click off of it, it flashes. Sorry. Okay. What consoles do I enjoy? What consoles do you enjoy? If you haven't played many older consoles, do you think you'll ever go back and play some menus? Oh, like emulate. Yes, yes, yes. So, so I think like I'm not like a big console person nowadays, simply just because I prefer like PC in general, I think. However, I have in the past, I played, I had an Xbox 360 at one point or another. I used to pull that up into space at some point or another. That was an interesting one. And I think PlayStation, I had a PlayStation 2 at some point or another, I believe. But mainly with the consoles that I had like handheld consoles. Just because they were more convenient and stuff to like bring places and stuffs. One of those long-term MMO players that somehow has levels in every job. Yeah, kind of. I'm not... It's not too far off, actually. So I had a PSP, and I had, oh my god! Wait, I have a Wii! I still have a Wii! Like a Nintendo Wii, I still have mine. It still works! I still play Animal Crossing on it. Yeah, I had a PlayStation, handheld PlayStation, PSP. And I had a, oh god, what do they call? I had a DS as well. I had a Nintendo DS Lite, and it was pink, and I had that, and I had Nintendogs on it. So Mario Kart Wii stream when? I don't have Mario Kart for the Wii. I don't have that. I have a bunch of weird games, but I don't have that. I didn't have Mario Sports Resort either. Mine was like, we got the Wii when it like first came out. This is like the first edition Wii. We got it like the first month that it was out type of thing. So the Resort one came out like it was either the next year afterwards, 2006-ish. Was it 2006? Oh god, it might have been. Yeah, the rose pink DS. I had that. That was the one that I had. So the sunrise while in life of my Wii. 2006. Oh god. That's nearly 20 years. That's like 2 years away from nearly being 20 years. Oh god, the passage of time. Wow, I think like I no longer have my rose pink DS Lite, but a few years back I went and bought I got a second-hand white DS Lite for nostalgia's sake. So I have one of them. I don't know if I'm able to stream that, actually. I don't know if I can, but I'd love to if I can. I'm gonna do some testing with my capture card and stuff and see if I can, like, stream any weird, like, Nintendo DS games or something, because that would be funny. But, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Yeah, Skylanders. I never had Skylanders. However, I did see it when it was out. Feeling really old now. Oh my god, Wario Smooth Moves! I have that. I have that on the Wii. That's one of my favorite Wii games ever. Wario Smooth Moves is so good! For anybody who didn't have that, it's a really, really, really good game. Oh, it's good. Wow. Need some really specific hardware or customized DS. I might need to, yeah. I'll do some testing and see. Don't yell at me if it's not possible, though. That one little Wario game on Game Boy, yeah! So travesty what Skylanders did to Spyro's design. We don't talk about what Skylanders did to Spyro. My boy. Why did that do what it did? I like scratched my nose and it just decided to become silly. I am silly. Yeah. But I love Spyro. I love watching Spyro speedruns. It's like one of the main ones that I love. Yeah. I'm slightly silly. Okay. Ready? Whack! What would your Hollow Knight OC be like? If you don't have one, of course. Ready, of course. I had to think about this really, really hard to be like, oh man, if I had a Hollow Knight OC, what would I have? Turns out, I really like dragonflies. No, go back. I really like dragonflies. I think they're really pretty and really, really cool. And I like the idea of me having goggles, like flight goggles. That's cute. I like that a lot. So yeah, that would be what my Hollow Knight OC would be. I would be a dragonfly. Yeah, I like them. I don't think they have dragonflies in the game. Do we know an NPC who's a dragonfly? We don't, right? We have Sly, who is a fly. But we don't have, like, a dragonfly. We got mantises. I don't think we do. Dragonflies are cool. They're really, really cool. We get them on Zephydia. They're very pretty. Don't think so? Yeah. I love them, though. You see them during summertime, and they're very pretty. They do. They eat a lot of pests. They're really, really good at that. Ugh, and they're so pretty. I mean, look at them. Big stick boys. They fly. They're the same size on your planet. They're a little bigger, I think. We have them a little bigger, but they're very cute. Yeah. Think of where we should get to voice a dragonfly for Silk Song. I think that's like already a thing. Saw a bright red one in the backyard just the other day chilling. Yeah! Oh, I love them so much. They're very pretty. That's what I would be anyway. I would be a dragonfly. Wah! Next. Wow. How long did the Journey in the Lore video? How long did the Journey in the Lore video take? Days, months, years to go to all the planets and evacuate them? It was a couple months. I think it was just over, if I calculate it into human years, it probably is about just over 6 months, I would say, that we set off from Zephyria to go around all of the planets and make sure that people were safe and things. Obviously, we couldn't save everybody, because some people didn't really take kindly to aliens turning up at their planet and being like, hey, your planet's gonna be destroyed, because, you know, that's kind of... I don't blame them. I don't blame them for being suspicious of that at all. I too would be suspicious, but we saved as many people as we possibly could. Yes, so we did our best, and that was about just over 6 months. So that was about 6 to 7 months that we did that for, before the event. That's what I'm calling it. That's the name of it now, the event. At least you gave a heads up. That's better than nothing. I guess so. Is it better to know of your destruction than to not know? I don't know. Sometimes I think we did the wrong thing, but we did our best. We tried our best to help people, and we did save a few people, so be positive. We did some positivity. There's part of me that wants to go out there again, but I have responsibilities and things, so I'm gonna do my best to fit saving people into this. Yeah, it'll be good. Alright, ready? Next. Wow! What has been the biggest surprise about streaming for us for the first few months? How many of you guys there are? That's bizarre to me. I think, like, I had a meeting with Mana-chan before today's stream where we talked about, like, what I wanted to do in the future type of thing and how I want to go about it. And one of the things that we looked at was, like, statistics and numbers and stuff. I wasn't expecting this to go as well as it is going. I'm baffled by that, and, you know, I only have you guys to thank for it, so thank you for turning up for everything. But I think, like, I've mentioned this beforehand, where before debut, Mana-chan as, like, a little, you know, thing, was like, oh, hey, how many people do you expect to turn up for your debut? And I was like, I don't know, like 50? Oh, really? It's a good community. Do you represent the princess decently? You do! You absolutely do. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people. Are you kidding me? This is so exciting. Thank you. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get all of this support from so many wonderful, wonderful people. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Wow. The amount of exposure Haven had at debut. Yeah, very much so. Wow. You did have me watching alongside Haven debuts were going on, right? This was a conversation that predated the announcement of the watch-alongs. So we didn't actually know that there was gonna be watch-alongs at this point in time. So they were like, oh, how many people? I was like, I don't know, 50 maybe. There was a 1 or 2 more than that. There was just a few. Just a small collection. Just 1 or 2. Management was cooking where you said that? Probably. They're always cooking. Management is always cooking. This music is getting on my brain. This is getting on my brain! Can I get a different song, please? Thank you. Can I get a different song? That would be good. Yeet! What? Show. There we go. This one's no longer gonna get on my brain. There we go, a different song, thank God! Wow! Paying for watch-alongs is a super smart advertising tool. It really was. It was a fantastic idea. And it made me get in contact with Maya. Which is fantastic, because I really, really admire Maya. She's really, really cool, and we've like spoken and stuff, and she's so cool. So without the watch along, I don't think I would have had like a good reason to DM her or anything. Admire her, ha 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 ha. But so I wouldn't have had a good reason enough to like contact her about stuff. So doing the watch along allowed me to have like a good excuse to like slide in them DMs. So. Yeah, we love Maya in the space station. We do. She's very, very sweet. Okay. So I slid into her DMs, and she's very sweet. Maya. All right, next. Okay. Could you say your thoughts on Noblesse Oblige? So. I don't know if it's Noblesse Oblige or Noblesse Oblige. I have no idea. Noblige. I have no idea. I had to do some research on this to find out what this meant to humans. I wasn't sure what this was. And what I found out is that Noblesse Oblige is... I'm saying that so wrong. I apologize to anybody who has ever been French. So... what I found out is that basically it is holding yourself to a high standard of nobility in order to be a better person. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm saying that really wrong. I apologize. Anyway. The whole point is that basically you hold yourself to a very high standard in nobility in order to be a proper person in nobility. And I find that a very, very cool standard to hold yourself to. I think as a princess, that is something that I need to hold myself to more adequately than I have in the past, I think. And I'm trying my best now to be... I'm trying my best now to be as focused on that kind of concept as I can be. I don't know if like that's the best way to put it. I think I'm focusing on being as good of a person as I possibly can be, because now I have you people looking at me. I have the people of Earth watching my streams. So I need to set a good example, not just to the people of Earth, but also to the people on my planet as well. If I cannot set a good example as princess, then I shouldn't have the audience that I have. Yeah. I should act as proper and as loving as I possibly can, because that is the best way that I can showcase my love. So, yeah. So, I like this actually. I didn't know what this was. This is a very, very human concept that I'd never heard of before. Yeah. Know that those efforts are appreciated. Even my cynical side appreciates. That's admirable of you. Yeah. I want to be as best of a person as I possibly can be, because that's good. Yeah. It's my duty as a princess to set an example to be a good person. Because if I cannot be a good person, then who is to expect my people, my Luminauts, to be good people? I want you guys to be happy and healthy. So, I gotta set that example. Wah! Next! Whee! For story settings, what kind of tone do you enjoy in terms of noble, bright, and grimdark? I wasn't sure how I was gonna showcase this on stream. So I went looking and I found a fantastic little chart. This is the best way that I can put this. This is fantastic. This was not made by me. I found this on Google. And I love this, actually. This is a really, really good way of representing it. Because I'm not all the way Noble Bright, I'm not all the way Grimdark. What I kind of like is, like Noble Dark, I guess is the best way to put this. I will read it all out. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So, Noble Bright, the world is flourishing, opportunities are abound. The party is composed of capable and powerful individuals able to succeed in the face of adversity and accomplish their goals with relative ease. I don't like that. I think that's too easy. Grimbright, the world is flourishing, opportunities for personal gain are few. The party may be slaves of an empire or rank and file troops of a powerful lord. I think this is interesting. I feel we can do better. Grimdark, the world is a terrifying hell. Enemies press in from every direction, and corruption runs rampant within society itself. The party is made up of commoners, the dregs of society, charged with a duty they have little hope of fulfilling. I kind of like this, but I feel it's too harsh. Noble Dark, the world is hostile and the general populace is suffering, either due to oppressive overlords or natural causes. However, the party may change some or all of this by their actions, or merely line their own pockets with gold. I like this. I like Noble Dark. I like that so much. It's really good. I like that. I like that, please. Whenever I write any of my D&D campaigns, because I'm a forever DM, whenever I write any of my campaigns, I try and write a world that is not horrific and oppressive per se, but challenging. I like the realism in having a society that is, on the whole, good. But there are some spots of some very powerful badness, whether or not that comes from corruption or money or addiction, etc, etc, etc. I always try and shake it up a little bit. Where is the fun in having stuff handed to you, and where is the fun in having stuff be too hard? I don't like the uphill on that, and I don't like the downhill on that. I like a little bit of like a hill. I like that. I think Grimdark gives you very little motivation to try, whereas Noble Bright also gives you very little motivation to try as well. You need a mid-ground. Hi, honey. Grimdark needs a lot of work in RPG settings. Yeah, I don't know. I like the mid-ground, I think. I think that's what I always try and aim for in terms of my writing. The pain of being a forever DM. I'm glad I have a friend who is also willing to DM now. I actually really like DMing. Like, as much as I'll be like, oh, forever DM, I do love it. I really love it, in fact. I love showcasing my stories for, like, my friends and stuff. I like it. And I want to do it with EIEN, but I have to learn how to do that first. Well, I don't have to learn how to do it first. I need to schedule that first. Wow. I love how society has become openly very nerdy. Oh yeah, I've loved this stuff for years. It's just that now I'm tired of pretending that I don't like it, so I'm just gonna like it unapologetically. I'm tired of being cringe. I'm just gonna be cringe openly, without feeling cringe about it. Wow. But yeah, I like it. So, when I try and write stuff, I try and write more so Noble Dog. Because I like it being an overall case of like, this is bad. You can fix it though if you try hard enough. I like that. I like the motivation of if you try real hard, you'll get what you need. I think that that's a good thing to do. And even though that's not how the real world works, I make this world, so I make the rules. Never played D&D, but I'm living Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, that's very, very close. If you like Baldur's Gate, I highly recommend playing D&D. It's definitely different, but if you get a good group of people, It's always fun. Society has allowed me to become a D&D loving pastel sprays princess, so I shall be. Exactly. I'm gonna be that forever, thank you. I will be that for as long as I possibly can be that. I'm having a great time. I am no longer cringe, or I am still cringe, I'm just no longer sad about it. Wow. Fun, I want to play again? You should! I highly recommend Roll20 for that, by the way. Roll20 sponsor me, Roll20 sponsor me, Roll20 sponsor me. It's, they haven't sponsored me. I want it so bad. Give me a... Sponsor me, Roll20, please. Please. Please sponsor me. Roll20. No, go back. Excuse me? What happened? Where were we? Bruh. Bruh. Where were we? There we were. I'm glad my big head was covering that. No, that's my debut slides. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Your immersion! What? Yeah, my big head was covering that. For anybody who wants to go and play D&D, I highly recommend having a look at Roll20. Roll20 is free. It's like basically an online tabletop where you can play D&D and many multitudes of other games with other people. It's how I play D&D with all of my friends. This is sounding like an advert. It's not. I'm not being sponsored. I just like the platform. Oh my god. If free, how do they sponsor? They do have memberships. They do have memberships. So you can like, it's an amazing free service, 100%. But you can like make purchases with it. You can buy books, you can buy games, you can buy extra storage and stuff. You can get like a subscription basically with the service. It does actually help. You can get some cool stuff with it. I like it a lot. I use it, so Roll20. Please, 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 please. For anyone's token packs on there, yeah, they do token packs. They're really good. I like them. So that's what I use for D&D. And they have an advertisement service, which is why I'm mentioning it now, because if you want to get into D&D but you don't have people to play with, there is always people on that website basically being like, hey, we need an extra player. Hey, we're teaching beginners how to play. Hey, we need a DM. We need this. We need that type of thing. There is always people who have stuff going on. This is how I'm still friends with people that I met through Roll20. Genuinely, I'm still this is years. I'm still friends with these people years down the line from when I played D&D with them through Roll20. So actually really interesting. If you want to know this, yeah, please go have a look for it. Roll20, very, very good. 10, genuinely very good. All right. Wow. Actually interesting, I'm glad to know this. Yeah, dude, please. That's very sweet friendship. Yeah, I still have friendships from that point. All right, next. If the girls of EIEN were D&D classes, which classes would they be? I spent a while doing this. These are my interpretations based purely on lore. A teeny tiny bit of personality as well, but mostly lore. This is a fantastic question. I have no idea who sent this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I get to talk about D&D. Wow. Yeah, I saw the one in Discord. I haven't utilized the one in Discord, but I'm excited. Was that you, Turbo? Thank you! I'm so excited. Okay, so if the goals of AN were D&D classes, which class would they be? For Blaze, Blaze is pretty straightforward. Blaze would be a fighter or a paladin, in my opinion. In my opinion, they would be a champion fighter, which is fair enough, or a Oath of Vengeance paladin, which I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, right? That's, you know, that is self-explanatory. Champion, somebody who works really, really hard in order to get exactly what they need to get. They do it well. Oath of Vengeance, they had something happen to them, and they need to make sure that the person who did it to them is brought to justice, basically. Yes, indeed. Right? Yeah, exactly. Fits perfectly. 10 out of 10. Vengeance shall be mine. Blaze is done and dusted. Fantastic. Next one. MIDI, also done and dusted quite easily. In my opinion, they would be a druid or a sorcerer. I feel like they would be a Circle of Wildfire druid because Firefox. Or a sorcerer of wild magic. Right? Interesting. So MIDI would be a bard. I did think about bard, but I couldn't find anything that fit as well as wildfire or wild magic. I think wild magic sorcerer definitely fits her better than like anything in bard, although to be fair, lore bard was also pretty good for her. I was looking through some stuff. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Quite literally in her name, right? So Wildfire Druid fits very, very well. Very, very well. Especially because, like, her whole story is built around that intrinsically. Wildfire Druid is all about the life that comes after fire and forest fire. And that is everything to do with MIDI. Alright, next. ZUMI! ZUMI gave me so much issue because I couldn't find anything in the player handbook that fit intrinsically. So we're going into a little bit of homebrew here, but this is an interesting one. So, Circle of the Land Druid for swamp location. That's the vibe that I came up with. It's not as well fitting as Blaze or MIDI, admittedly. However, I think it works. You can see, right? Swamp Druid? Right, exactly. See? Exactly. I had a look at spores. I felt like mushrooms weren't too accurate. I think before I went with Circle of the Land, I had spores up there, but it didn't fit as well as I wanted it to. And lastly, we had Trickery Domain Cleric, because, let's be honest, I think we all shudder to think about what ZUMI would do with a mage hand, so, Trickery Domain Cleric is also very, very good. Mushroom is more necromancy, yes. Yes, yeah. Life and Death Strange, yes. But I felt like Circle of the Land Swamp fit ZUMI quite well. Feel free to make your own interpretations and stuff, however, this was the best one that I could found so far. Swamp Hag. Navi gave me Navi was definitely easier, but she gave me a teeny tiny bit of project. So, Arcane Archer Fighter, because duh. Yeah, so Arcane Archer Fighter, Navi is a sharpshooter. She's very, very good. She casts gun. And for the other one, which I thought also fit, Paladin, Oath of the Crown, because hi, I'm the crown. Navi is a Warforged, yeah. So, yes, I'm the crown, yeah. Based on lore, Arcane Archer, Oath of the Crown, very much so. That's what I felt fit Navi. The classic D&D weapon, the Glock. Indeed. Pew pew. Alright, next. Me! This one was difficult for me because I don't really fit so well into D&D stuff as much as others. So I tried to think about what my lore involved in terms of like my bloodline and stuff. So, Warlock Pack of the Great Old One is definitely an interesting... Oh, did I say that wrong? No, I messed it up. I said pack. It's fine. It's all good. Packed. I wrote it wrong. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. I messed it up really bad. No. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it as it is. That's my shame. That's my shame. That is... my shame. Pact of the Great Old One. I tried to think about stuff to do with what I needed to do. I thought about Paladin originally, but none of the Paladin ones really fit so well, especially because if I went for like Oath of the Crown, that would be me making an oath to me, which is no, not quite. That doesn't really fit as well. Divine Soul Sorcerer, I feel kind of fits a lot better simply because princess, I'm divine. Yeah. All my parents is also good, but I felt that was kind of different due to lore, which I haven't shared yet, but it's fine. So yeah, that was what I thought for myself. Please feel free to tell me about what you think. Next! Killia gave me so much problems. Oh my god. I think Killia would be a Tempest Domain cleric because obvious reasons, storms and water, or, and this one I actually like a lot more, the Fathomless Warlock. I feel fits really, really well for the deep. Doesn't that fit so well for the deep, right? That fits so well! I thought that was really good, actually. I was really excited when I read about it and was like, oh, that fits. It fits. She embodies the abyss, exactly. Exactly. I was so excited when I found it. Oh my god, yeah, baby! Okay, next. Sky! I wanted to go a little bit interesting with this one. Sky, I think, would be a Path of the Zealot Barbarian. Zealot? I don't know. Path of the Zealot Barbarian, because they're all about putting all of... Barbarian. What happened? What happened? I'm not ending? What? Excuse me? What? What happened? What happened? Excuse me? I don't know what happened. Something happened. It fine. It fine. We're fine. Anyway. Zealot Barbarian, because they're all about unleashing divine fury. They're all about unleashing divine celestial energy in a burst of combat-iness. And I think that fits for Sky. Divine retribution, right? I think that fits really well, actually. Right? Yes. Okay, so... Or... Samurai Fighter, because Duh. Samurai Fighter is all about nobility and having a strong sense of ethics in your fighting, and I feel like that's very Sky. Yes, it fits very well. I feel like the rage aspect doesn't fit Sky. I feel like rage is counted as rage, but I feel like... How do I describe it? I feel like rage is just like bendable, if that makes any sense. Sky doesn't have to have like a rage as in a rage. It can be like an in the zoneness type of thing. Yeah, like a focus, exactly. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. It's passion. Yeah. Or samurai. Samurai also fits, but samurai fits because of classics, I think. Alright. Next! Kiki! There is 0 surprises here! There is no surprises here whatsoever. Are you kidding me? I don't think anybody ever could have thought of anything different for Kiki. Trickery Domain Cleric or a College of Eloquence Bard. Yep, yes indeed. For those of you who are confused about class of Eloquence, I think Eloquence fits very, very well because Eloquence is all about charisma. It's all about speaking very, very well in order to get yourself in or out of situations. And I feel like that fits Kiki very, very well. Kiki got that riz. Kiki has that riz. Exactly! I feel like that fits her very, very well. We love Kiki. Yeah, baby! So, there we go. That's all my girls. I thought about Rogue. I also thought about Rogue. However, I liked Trickery Domain Cleric a lot more than Rogue to her, I think. Yeah, it works. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, her outfit is crazy revealing. I feel like there is nobody that could have pulled it off except for her. I love Kiki. Kiki is really, really sweet. She's so sweet. Exactly, right? Trickery is like such a good part. Love it. Party is assembled. Let's go! Yeah, she did. She did indeed have to like wear extra clothes for debut. That's real. Okay, so what are we on? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break now because I have like the last dregs of my water that I want to fill up again. So I'm gonna go take a quick break to go get some water real fast, and I will see you guys in a minute. Waha! Woo! welcome back. I got my water. Woo. Wah. You guys did the thing again. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. What? Okay, here we go. You guys did the thing again. How dare! I'm kidding. Thank you. Tom Williams, CBT Wombat, Tom Williams, Griffin, Pizza Hoffman, Sky Dragonlord, and Doc. Thank you for the supers, honey. Thank you, thank you. We always do it every time you go on spray. Yeah. Thank you. Look, every super you can tell because it's green. Super's free. Whoa! That Reef guy, thank you for the super. The fact that she's very fond does not stop her. It's the pond gene. I get it because of Sky. Alright. Wow! Okay. Should we continue? We'll keep going. Wow! Alright. I forgot that my alerts are all the way down here. I'll put my alerts up here now. I'll put them here. Bonk. There we go. Water. Do we have everything? Oh, we have both at the same time. That's not good. Wow, sorry. Bye. Alright, ready? Let's go. Hi, Amora. Question for the Marrow stream. Hi. Do you have any plans to do more speedrun or challenge streams like those Hollow Knight speedruns you did shortly after debut? I've never played Hollow Knight, but I thought these streams were really fun. It could be any game, of course. It doesn't have to be Hollow Knight. I actually do. I want to do some more runs in terms of Hollow Knight because I'm getting rusty and I want to do some more stuff. These won't necessarily be timed runs. I just might want to do some cool stuff. Bob, thank you for the 10 gifted, honey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. What was I saying? What was I saying? I was saying things. But I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying things. These won't necessarily be timed runs, but they will be runs. Such and such. I just want to do some challenges and stuff. One of like the main Hollow Knight runs I want to do is I want to do Elderbug percent. My hair's kind of in the way. What is Elderbug percent? Elderbug percent is a run where you deliver a flower to a sad old man as fast as possible, simply because it makes him very happy. They're typically about like 30 to 40 minutes type of thing. But I want to focus on just like doing the run in general while having like a fun time. So I won't time it, but I'll just do the run in general. I want to do Elderbug percent. It makes him happy. Yeah. I want him to be happy. It's definitely an interesting run because you have to you have to do everything as normal. You have to get dash, etc, etc, etc. It's basically the start of like a standard run. You go get dive, but instead of you like immediately then going to go get wings, instead you basically skip that part and go straight to Grey Mourner to go get the flower and then run all the way back to give it to Elderbug. It's, oh my god, Delicate Flower is so hard. Oh my god, it's so hard. Thank you. It's fun. Do I have a preferred route or a standard route? I have a preferred route where instead of going, I tend to go straight up instead of like through. Some people like to go back through. They like to go back through city and stuff, and I'm not like too big of a fan of that route, so I tend to go back towards Gruzmother and go up that way. So we'll do our best, I think. Typically runs, if you're like actually running it will be about 30 minutes or so. But I'm gonna focus on just having fun with you guys, so it'll probably take me about like, I don't know, like 50 minutes or so? I don't know, it depends. Have I ever done Path of Pain, by the way? I have, and there is not any amount of money that could make me do it. Except maybe a donathon. Oh god. It'll be... Oh god, I'm gonna have to write that down because that's a good donathon reward. Oh no. Oh no. If I have a donathon reward for Path of Pain, oh no. Is that a challenge? It is a very, very difficult, very precise, very frustrating bit of parkour in a game that is already exceedingly difficult at parkour. I have done Path of Pain exactly one time. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down and we'll put that as a donathon reward, shall we? Ah, boy. Okay, we'll do that then. Sealed my fate. How dare. What would my ideal game be like? My ideal game, I think I spoke about this last time. If I was gonna make a game, if I was gonna make a game, TM, I would make a bullet hell Metroidvania if I was gonna make a game. If I was gonna make a game for EIEN, is an interesting one that I had to think about for this question. If I was gonna make a game for like EIEN specifically, I would make, I'm trying to think, I would make a game that would be probably a little bit more like Snakes and Ladders-y, I think is the best way to put it. I would put it as you have to get your character from one end of the map to the other end of the map faster than anybody else. And it's all based on like dice rolls and such, etc. I would like to do that. If I would make everybody have like their own individual character and stuff, but I'd have everybody have their own ability type of thing. Like, ZUMI would maybe be able to take like an extra step every time they rolled a 6 or something along those lines. I'd make something a little bit like that type of thing, and along the way you can get cards in order to push people backwards or to give yourself a buff or to give other people like a negative impact type of thing. I would basically do something a little bit like that, where it's a multiplayer game where you have to mess up other players as much as possible. I would do something like that. If I was gonna make a game for EIEN, I would make that. I still might make that, but that would be a lot of work. Oh god, that would be so much work. Kinda like a board game, yeah! But I do it like digitally and stuff so that you didn't have to like sit there and think about it. I've thought about playing Dead Cells. I'm saving that for a special time. Game development in general is a lot of work. It is. I've made a couple games in the past, but if I was gonna do this, it would have to be like a lot. Unreal or Unity? Probably kind of depends. I want to have a go at Galdo, whatever it was. I want to have a go at that specifically, because if I was gonna make it, I'd make it into a 2.5D. Where it would be Godot. Yes. Yeah. If I was gonna make it, I'd make it a 2.5D. With probably 2D sprites for like the characters, but a 3D environment type of thing. Probably isometric as well in terms of looking down on it. I have the vibes. I have the vibes in my brain. Thank you for saying I want to become a game developer. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's hard, but if you're like a horrific overworker like me anyway, I highly recommend it. Drawing art is hard though. I mean, it is, I guess so. Paper Mario-esque, exactly. Yeah, that's the vibe. I wanted to get into game creation, but it's so much hard work. It is. It's a lot of hard work. I recommend if you want to get into game development, if you want to get into like learning how to game dev, have a go at some game jams. That's how I got into it, really. It's hard, and I haven't made a game for years, but like, game dev is so much easier if you have a very, very simple goal to meet in a very small amount of time. So like game jams are typically, they'll run about 6 weeks or so, or like some of them are like 2 weeks or something, and it's basically just like, hey, make a game with this mechanic. And you basically have to do something as, you know, real simple. It's basically just like to get you to make a thing and to learn how to do that thing. Yeah. Yeah, because if you go into the idea of like making a game and then you get into like, oh god, the game TM, instead of breaking it down into like very easy to understand steps, you will very quickly be drowning in a lot of stuff. Any game devs in chat? Yeah, baby. So yes, have a go at like some game jams. Have a go at that. Even surprisingly enough, Hollow Knight started as a game jam thing. It started as a game called Hungry Night, which you can still play. You can like see all the inspiration from it, basically. Very useful advice for any problems in general. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Yeah. But I love game dev. I had a really, really good time when I was making games, and it was frustrating, but I learnt a lot and it was fun. I'd like to do it again. Yes. I might do it again in the future, but we'll have to see. Princess, what would you say is your dream meal? As in, one that if you could eat it right now and it would be out of this world, metaphorically speaking. I have a couple of my favorite foods. I like a lot of food. I like cooking a lot, I think is the main thing. I've mentioned this before, I'm a stress baker. I'm somebody who will bake for other people and for myself if I am stressed, and that crosses over into cooking as well. I just like taking care of people. I like making sure that they're all fed and having a nice time. So, yep, here are some of my favorite foods. Here are some of my favorite comfort foods. I really like tomato soup. I really like ratatouille. I really like sausage rolls, and my favorite types of muffin are blueberry muffins. Yeah. Not like I don't stress eat though, I just stress bake. I like palm all of my stuff off on other people. I feed other people. Imagine this with the Brain's Got Talent, Zatsu. Yeah. I give other people food. Blah. But yeah, these are all my favorite foods. Well, these are some of my favorite foods. No mashed potato. I actually don't like the texture of mashed potato. I like potatoes, just not that. Yeah. Sacrifice out. No, it's ratatouille. It's ratatouille, and it's tasty. And you gotta eat it with like a little crust of like crusty bread that's all crispy. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's really good. Highly recommend. Yeah, my favorite muffins are blueberry muffins as well. They're really good. Want to try making it? It's a lot of vegetables. It's really nice. Highly recommend. Crusty bread like a baguette. Baguette is also good. But it can be any crusty bread. Any kind of bread that has like a crust on it. Go get that. Oh, it's so good. It's really tasty. But it's eggplant, it's courgette, it's tomato. I typically throw a little potato slices in there as well, just to get some extra stuff in there. Ratatouille. I'd rather bake my own bread in that case. Highly recommend, yeah. If you're gonna make your own bread for a thing, make your own bread for that. Wow. Yeah, alright. Next. Boop. I love all the various toggles that you have. Thank you. Especially for your eyes. How do you how you can do the creepy look or the extorted look? Yeah. Are there any other toggles that you would like to have in the future if you have the opportunity to have them added? Kind of. Less so in my face, though. I like how you guys have for Cherry Lupina. She has like a controller hands one. I love that. I love that so much. I've got so many like expressions. Like if I showcase here, like I have expression upon expression upon expression upon expression. I have so many of these. Glasses toggle would also be good. Glasses toggle would also be good. And I also have, for those of you who are in the know, I also have eyeshadow. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of expressions. I have a lot of expressions. And also, yeah, and that as well. So I got a lot. I have a lot of them. So instead of it being like another expression type of thing, I would like glasses. I want controller hands. I'd like a hand that has controllers. That would be good. I would like that a lot. We already have bunny ears. I think I can do it like this. If I... What bunny ears, yeah. They already exist. Ah! Yeah, I would like controller hands. And glasses. I would like that in the future. That would be good. I'd like that a lot. Wow, okay. Next. Wow, what would your ideal dream vacation be like? I think that's kind of interesting because I'm not really like a travel person so much, if that makes any sense. I love to like go visit people. Like if I'm gonna go visit my family and stuff, I'm gonna go visit my family. But it's, I don't know. I would love to go to Japan. That's something I spoke to Sky about. I'd love to go to Japan. Just in general. I don't even care about going at like a special time. I know that people go for like Sakura season and stuff, but I don't even care about that. It would be nice, but I want to go to Japan to like go and visit and have a look around, basically. That would be really nice. And I'm gonna have to like learn more Japanese. It's gonna be interesting. I'm doing my best. I think like Sky has like inspired me to learn more, so I've really been like learning more and more stuff. So I'm trying to get more confident with my pronunciation and stuff, so that I can speak more. But yeah, Duolingo bug comes to haunt you again. Don't use Duolingo to learn Japanese, dude. Once you're there, your brain will pick things up very fast. Yeah, I have like the knowledge in my brain. It's just that my pronunciation, like the second I have to speak it, I panic. So I'm getting better. I was able to tell Sky to have a happy birthday, and that makes me happy. But yeah, I want to go and visit Japan at some point or another. I would love to do that. I'd need someone to go with or something. Maybe I can convince Sky to go with me. But I'd love to do that. I'd love to do JP conventions or something. I'd love to do that. Have you guys ever seen like the stationery convention? Are you kidding? Oh, it's so cute. I want to go there. I want to do that real bad. I need to immerse more. I don't need to immerse more is the thing, because of my understanding of the language is completely fine. It's just speaking. I get really bad stage fright. So speaking makes me panic, and then I like forget everything type of thing. So my understanding of the language is completely fine, and I can, like, if somebody speaks Japanese at me, I can do it really, like, it's fine. I will typically know what you mean. And I can watch anime without subtitles and stuff, but my speaking gives me a lot of issues because I'm really nervous about it, so I want to get better, you know? It's... I'm gonna get better. More speaking Japanese with a British accent. Yes. I will indeed have a British accent when I speak Japanese. That's just how accents work. Gomena, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get better, and eventually I will have to get over my fears and stuff, but it's difficult. Go to Japan and visit host clubs? I'm not gonna go to a host club. Are you kidding me? No. Are you kidding? No! I cry. If I had a nickel for every VTuber that wanted to go abroad with their OSHI, I'd have 2 nickels. But that's not much. We'd have it twice. Isn't Norissa and Kiara on vacation together at the moment? Aren't they like on vacation with each other at the moment? They like went to Dairy Queen together. They're in the Maldives, right? Yeah. Yes. They came back today. Yeah. While we were with the honeymoon. Yeah. I would like to do that anyway. I'd really like to do that. Alright, next. Wah! Amora is pink and from space. Kirby is pink and from space. Amora, are you Kirby? Boyle! Next. Wow. VTuber lore is one of the things I love about this style of streaming, since it's a part of what makes everyone feel unique compared to flesh tubers. I love that flesh tubers has become a thing. My question is, do you have any plans to expand your lore in the future? Maybe a writing stream? I do. I very much do. I'm thinking about different ways to do that because I know the lore, obviously. And a lot of it is written down and stuff. I might do like a script writing thing at some point or another, but finding modes of transportation for your lore is very, very difficult. Because video is a lot, so is meat and potatoes flesh tuber. I love the word flesh tuber. It's weird, right? Finding vessels of transportation for your lore and stuff is kind of interesting. It's difficult. I kind of think it would be really funny to do like an ASMR. Like a lore ASMR. I just think that would be funny. But I have to find different ways to do that. I was thinking of doing like a roleplay visual, not like a visual novel type thing, but like a video that is in the style of a visual novel that's for lore and things. I'd like that. I think that would be interesting. So I gotta find ways to do stuff, basically. But I do have a lot of plans. There's stuff that is written down that can be made and things. We just kind of have to find a good vessel for which you guys can be interested for it. So stuff is in the works, don't worry. Yeah. Next. Wah! Archive or own snippets of Amora's life story you can attach with videos and pictures. I'd love to do like an ARG thing. Dude, I've always wanted to do an ARG. I'm such a big fan of ARGs. Wow, okay. So, is there one particular question? I noticed on your VTuber wiki that it says your height can be changed. So are you a size-changing intergalactic princess? That is my simple question. I am. I need to give you guys... I feel like I've explained this a little bit, but I feel like some demonstrations could be well enough. So I did a little bit of research into what humans consider to be good heights. So the average, here we go. Here is myself. I am not human, but here is myself at human height. Here is myself at human height. This is the average height for a human, 5'8". That is the average height for a human. That's me at human height. I have learnt through my time on Earth that I shouldn't really push it. So, I haven't pushed it so much. And I have decided that if I'm going to be tall on the planet Earth, I've realized that I can be no taller than 7'8". Because after that, you guys get very concerned. So, that is the height that I can reasonably keep myself at while on Earth. The thing about my species as Zephydians, we have the ability to change our height typically at will, regardless of Zephydian whatever. However, if you come from a long-standing family, if you have very long-standing blood, is a good way of putting it, I guess. You can change your height to be much larger than the general population. I'm not entirely sure what the general population's maximum size is. However, for me specifically at the moment, I'm not all that powerful. I've still got a lot of growing to do. I've still got a lot of stuff to do before I'm able to reach my full height. So my full height, when I really stretch up into my very maximum and my most powerful is about 300 feet. That is, I think in Britain, that is similar to the size of your clock tower, which is interesting. That is about the largest that I can personally grow currently. I'm not particularly very powerful yet. I'm still getting used to my powers. I'm still getting used to how large I can get. How do you get into buildings if you reach that height? We can't. That's why we shrink. It's just easier to make places smaller and to make us smaller to fit those places. So this is how tall I can get to personally. However, when I grow up, when I become queen, when I grow into my powers, I might possibly be able to get into maybe the same ballpark as my ancestors, the people before me. So currently my mother, Her Majesty the Queen, this is her height. This is how powerful she can be. And when I grow up and when I become queen, I hope to even gain a fraction of that power. Yeah, the forest giants, exactly. We can change our size at will. I hope one day to be as powerful as she is. Do you say proportional? We do stay proportional. It's just, we just become bigger. It's just proportional. Yeah. So, not all Zephydians can go to these particular heights. You do have to come from a very powerful family, but as royals, that's how things work. So yeah, there we go. That is how height works. That is how growing works. That is how that works for Zephydians and for me and my family specifically. That is how the Lumina family does things. My father isn't as powerful in any capacity. My mama is the one with all the power. She's the cool one. Yeah. Next. Wah. Alright, next. What made you decide to start streaming? I think it was interesting. So, so Baby Mora was very cringe. Baby Mora was very, very cringe, and Baby Mora really, really enjoyed Minecraft Let's Plays. Baby Mora really liked a very specific Minecraft Let's Play called Hermitcraft. Baby Mora was really, really into Hermitcraft, and Baby Mora wanted to be part of Hermitcraft at some point or another, so she realized that she can't really do anything without a portfolio or without like some backing of content creation. So she decided that she was going to start making Minecraft videos, and then somewhere down the line I really started to like making videos and making content, and then after a while I realized that streaming was a way to do that in real time. So I started streaming because I liked Hermitcraft. And it's just a stepping stone to Hermitcraft. Don't tell Eri. No, I'm kidding. I'm very much kidding. I love what I do now. I very much do. But I still love Hermitcraft. I still watch. I'm really excited about season 10. So yes, that's why I started streaming. What's one thing that turned out better than you first imagined? All of this. Everything. All of this. Any of those Baby Mora Minecraft videos still online? They never made it online. I made the videos, but I never posted them, so they're there somewhere. I'm gonna have a look for them, I think. All of this has turned out way better than I thought it would, ever. I didn't know what I was gonna get when I joined EIEN. I didn't think I would be successful at all. And I definitely didn't think I would end up this successful even if I was successful, so thank you. Yeah. Wow. What's one thing worse / harder than you imagined before starting? I'm trying to think. What's like a bad thing that I find difficult? I think like I think I'm finding it harder to turn off, I think is the best way to put it. That's such like an odd way to put it. I'm really passionate about what I do, and I'm already a horrific overworker. I've spoken about this a few times. So, it's difficult for me to take a break, I've realized, because I'm really excited. And I've spoken about how I have tons of ideas for doing stuff, but I need to pace myself. And I've noticed that it's really difficult for me to pace myself. Content creator brain go brr, never stop going brr. Yeah, exactly. And now I have like the ability to be able to bounce off of people. I have the ability to go to Manatan and be like, hey, I want to do this thing. I need this, and this. And then Manatan's like, okay. And that's a dangerous ability to give to me, because that basically means that now I can be like twice as productive and twice as self-destructive. So it's hard for me to take a break. So I'm getting better at that. I need to get better at that. And I'm trying my best to learn how to do that. So that is hard for me. We believe in princess being unstoppable, or we also believe in an improving and healthy princess. Good, because a healthy princess gets you more content. I think, like, the thing that I've realized in enjoying AN is that I want to shoot for longevity rather than making the projects that I want to make as fast as possible. Because those projects are still going to be made, it's just that they will be made in a slightly slower time frame. And I will be able to stream more and make more if I do it that way. Which is... That's just better. That's better for everybody. Yeah, me being healthy means that you guys get more and I get more. So I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm as good as possible. Yeah. Wah. Alright, next. Thanks for your hard work. We appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Wah. Princess, I must ask if you like classical music, and if so, what are your favorite songs or composers? One of my favorites is Bolero by Maurice Ravel, since I love the continual build-up. Also good. So, I think... I like a lot of different composers in general. The ones that I've picked out to show you they are classical music, but they're more modern apart from the last one. So I like to listen to very calming classical music because typically I'll listen to classical when I'm writing, so I don't want anything too distracting for me. So these are currently my favorite. The first two are very calming, very sweet, very, very nice. And the very last one is incredibly sad, for me personally. This is one of the greatest pieces of music I think I have ever listened to, ever. It's... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like... So, he wrote it... Joaquin Rodrigo, he wrote it about his son. He wrote it about the death of his son, and you can hear that in the music. You can hear that in the music. You can hear the anguish and the mourning and the sadness in it, and it's one of the greatest pieces of music I think I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god. Sharovsky. Ah yes, cannon fire, indeed. If I'm writing something that has to be very, very upbeat, I'll listen to Sharovsky, but this is... I will listen to mood music type of thing. I'll listen to something that's very calming and very sweet. But I would be amiss if somebody asked me... If somebody asked me about classical music and I didn't put Aranjis on it, if I didn't, I would be amiss. Because it's one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever listened to in my entire life. Please go listen to it. Tell me what you think. Ah, it's so good. Vivaldi is also good. I listen to a lot of like general classics as well, but these are currently my favorites. Vivaldi was a metalhead before metal existed. Whoa! I mean, it's not an incorrect statement. I'm gonna have to look for that, actually. I'm gonna have to look for that. But if it makes me cry, it will make you cry. It makes me cry. Alright, next. Can you tell us how to be/create a VTuber? I can! Design, commission, rig, profit! Simple! No, I'll go into a little bit more depth with that one. So, design is very, very important. Profit is a question mark. Design is probably the most important part, genuinely. That's the cool thing about VTubing, is that you can have any art style, anything, any whatever that you want. You can have anything that you want, basically, because you're a drawing. You're an animated drawing. I have been drawn, and I've been animated, and now I schmoove before you in real time. That is the beauty of VTubing. So you can have anything that you want. You can have any art style, any animation type, any whatever. However, the most consistent thing with VTubing that is the most important is design. You need to make sure that you have a design that reflects you as the content creator and as the person that you want to be, TM. Wombat, thank you for the tip, honey. Profit money mentioned, therefore I must super. Wow! Thank you! Yes, indeed. It may be good to, yes, if you are first starting out, I don't mind saying this. When I was first streaming and stuff, I also had a PNG for a while. Because that's just a thing that you can use to learn if you even like streaming. If you don't want to use a face cam, just use a PNG or something. Get somebody nice to design something for you. If you don't think that you can do it yourself, make sure that your design reflects you as a content creator and you as a person, because that's the most important part of everything. Small VTuber who has a model that looks like a 1970s dino waitress. Yes, that's Pumpkin. I know Pumpkin. She's very, very cool. However, there's something with that I'd like to mention, and that is price. There is definitely a discrepancy between 3D VTubers and 2D VTubers in terms of price, and both have very interesting points for both of them. I don't know how much I cost. However, on the whole, typically if you're going from art to rig, typically you are looking at anything from a couple hundred to a few thousand for VTubing. And it's even more expensive if you want to be a rigged 3D VTuber. Because typically, unless you are simply using it for just hand rigging and face rigging, you need trackers, you need hand trackers, you need foot trackers, you need full body trackers, and that is expensive. Really, really expensive. That sounds like a great question for your mum. Hi Sky, how much did Amora cost? How much did I cost? I don't know how much I cost personally. However, for something that is full body model art, because there's so many layers for you in 2D, you will probably not get good quality model art for anything less than maybe about £800. You will probably not get anything less than that. At minimum, your model art will probably be about £600 to £800. Rigging is usually even more expensive. You will probably not get anything less than maybe about 900 to 1k in terms of rigging. If you want really good rigging, that then goes up to about 3k. And that is just for 2D. So, if you are going to go about streaming as a VTuber and getting into stuff like that, make sure that the most important thing that you have is your design and go from there. Commission somebody for maybe about 50 to 100 to go and commission, do your design for you, or you do your design for you type of thing, and maybe get somebody to draw you in a 2.5 PNG if you want something that is moving, or a general PNG that pops up and down. Go do that. Make sure that you like the thing that you do before you do it, because VTubing on the whole, streaming on the whole, is not profitable. If you have just started out, you will not blow up overnight. That is probably not going to happen for you, unless you're part of a massive agency, in which case you're probably not paying for your own model anyway. You will not make any money at this. At least not enough to live. You will maybe make just enough money to break even if you're lucky in about a year, basically. I think make sure that you like the thing that you do, because this thing that you do as a streamer, as a VTuber, it will be a hobby. Unless you get lucky and you manage to make this into a job that is profitable for you as an indie, or you join a company, VTubing is not profitable for you. And I'm not going to tell you that it will be profitable, because it's very unlikely that it won't happen. So you have to love it before you spend all that money. Yeah. I think personally it's better for you to spend money on quality setups. So make sure that you have good mics, sure that you have a good PC, etc, etc. If you have like 2K that you're gonna put into streaming in general, put it into your tech rather than your VTubing stuff, because you can be just as successful as a PNG as a VTuber. It's purely up to preference, basically. Make sure that your stream is quality. And I know that we have scuff, but we're balancing a lot of things. Exactly. You can upgrade as you get money for streaming. That's what I always did. Every time I'd get a little bit of money from like birthdays or something like that, I would put it into streaming because it's something that I loved, type of thing. Yeah. Make sure that you love it. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, your stream quality, your audio quality, your overall quality of how your stream looks is so much more important than what you look like. I think, like, is it Toaster? I don't know who it is. Is it Toaster that still uses? Evil Toaster still uses a PNG. Yeah, they use like a PNG for like most of their stuff, like today. So, and they are huge. So there is absolutely nothing saying, exactly, you love that PNG. That's how important it is. To have a good recognizable design is so much more important than having like a model TM. Yes. So, in order to create a model, in order to become a VTuber, have a good design. If you have the money and you know that you love it, commission somebody to draw you a model or do it yourself, and commission somebody to rig it for you or rig it yourself. Profit is an interesting one because you probably won't make a whole lot of profit unless you're part of a company or unless you make it big. So make sure that you love this hobby. Yes. You will always have an audience. It's just finding that audience. Everybody everywhere has an audience. So, yeah, make sure that you love it. Wow. Next. So the fact that your OSHI made your model was a complete coincidence. It was, actually. I remember you told us as you were casted for that model. I was. What was your reaction when you found out? I've spoken about this before. I had to go take a shower. I was so shocked that I had to find something that I needed to do in order to displace myself from like where I was. So the only thing that I could think of was to go take a cold shower. So, yeah. What were the odds? There was the odds of me getting in, and then there were the odds that like the model that they wanted me to use was Skies. Oh god. I think I fit this. I think I fit me. I think I'm cute as Mora. Can you imagine me as like Navi's model? It would work, but it would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know, it'd be interesting. Yeah, me too. I think I fit this model very, very well. I think I fit my face really, really well. I think it's also interesting. I think it also helps that I spent a lot of time in pre-debut tailoring the model to me. So the model already had like stuff going on with it and things like that. It already was like rigged really, really well. And it definitely fits my face and stuff, but I pilot the heck out of this model Very much so. I think Shy Lily's spoken about this a few times on stream, but in order to make your model, make the most of it, and make the most of your riggers work, you need to schmoove! You need to schmoove as much as possible in the best way that you can. You need to really accentuate everything. I think I fit very, very well, but it's also because I put in a lot of work into stuff. Yeah. Yeah. ZUMI with Amora's oh god. Can you imagine ZUMI? Can you imagine this face with ZUMI's voice? Oh god. Ah. I don't know how well that would work. Did your neck not end up hurting? My neck doesn't hurt, my mouth does. My jaw really hurts after streaming is like the main one. Cause I have to keep my face in like a very specific position in order to get what I need out of it. Like if I kept everything the same, like this is me relaxing my face and stuff. So if I were to like drop everything and to like move slightly less, this isn't as interesting type of thing. Part of what makes Amora and what makes me is how smiley I am, because this is my natural. If I sit here and I am comfortable with streaming and stuff, I'm a lot calmer off stream than I am on stream, because that's part of being entertaining for me, at least personally. So I'm a lot calmer. Yeah, a different character. Yeah, it's definitely like that. I become calmer. I have like a totally different face to it. I don't really smile as much, type of thing. I'm a totally different person. Yeah. Which isn't to say that I'm not me off stream. It's just that I'm less expressive off stream because I have to be. Yeah. Expressive on stream because I have to be, because that's piloting. That's how piloting works. So if I like immediately go back up into like Amora and stuff, me holding my face in like this position continuously the whole time, all of the time, yeah, it's interesting. Can't believe Amora acts for content. It's not me acting, it's me piloting. It's a totally different thing. Acting would be me pretending to be a totally different person, which is not what this is. I'm still me. I'm the same person off stream as I am on stream. That's how that works. It's just that I bump up everything in my face and bump up everything in my body in order to exaggerate it to be more animated, because that's what's interesting to look at. Yeah. Saying VTuber's a mecha. Yeah, this is puppeteering. It's piloting. So, yeah. If I relax everything again, it's definitely interesting. I find it, I don't really smile a whole lot, typically, in me, which is interesting because it makes Amora look very... it makes me as Amora look very, like, sad all of the time. But it is what it is. Would you perhaps benefit from a phone holder on an arm so I can be more... What does that mean? Eh? No, that's just my face, honey. Like, my phone's, like, directly in front of me. Yeah. Well, you are British, so it makes you weird as if you smile so much. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a very bubbly and sweet person in general, which very, very much fits for what management wanted when they hired me, type of thing for this character. Yeah. But I'm very chill off stream. And, yeah. I schmoove, but I don't schmoove this much in real life because, quite frankly, if you met a real human person that schmooved as much as I do in order to pilot, you'd be like, what are you doing? Are you having a seizure? What's happening? Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. But I have fun. I really, really like piloting. So... my face does hurt after stream. My face really, really hurts after stream. To the point where, like, I have to I have to like go take like a little while. I'm gonna go get actually face masks. You can get like cooling face masks that you keep in the fridge. I'm gonna go get one of them because they're really good. Because my face hurts after stream from how much I like schmoove and pilot and emote and things. Yeah. Acting like you do on stream to a real person would have you thinking you're crazy. Yeah, right? Exactly. It is what it is. Yeah, face massage, maybe. I have a really nice skincare routine actually. It makes me feel very clean and moist. Anyway, next. Wah. Has anyone tried to fine you for illegally parking the Ark in Earth's orbit? No. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. It's no. Don't tell Navi. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Find her with 3,000 pounds of me. No, I haven't. Don't tell her. Don't tell her that. Wow. Okay, here we go. What do you think the color scheme from evil or anti-Amora Limited would be? I have an interesting one for this actually. I don't know if the toggle will still work here. We'll see. Alright. In fact, let me test that it is actually working. It is working. I just inverted my colors. Look at how awful this is to look at. What? Look at how awful this is to look at. It's the opposite. Wow. It's so bright. It is, very much so. But this is like color picked, which is bizarre to me. Opposite. I do like my eyes like this though. Pretty. Wah. It feels weird to be blue. Hatsune Mimora! Sega! I do look like I glow in the dark. This is horrific though. Oh boy. I would hate this. I would hate to be blue. Can you imagine being blue? Wah! Back to real. Wah! That's awful. So yes, there you go. Evil Mora. Wah! Was I gonna be blue in the original design? I was. That's part of the reason why I did it. Yeah. Ziskilla, thank you for the super honey. Now that you mention it, how big is the arc? I've been wondering about its size ever since I thought of the Amora X Star Wars fic idea. I need some measurements to compare to contemporary ships. I'm not entirely sure. I can't imagine the arc is going to be any bigger than like human cruise ships, so do with that what you will. Apple was flipped to be pink. So yeah, there we go. Wow, okay. Next. Wata! Back. Which VTubers inspire you and why? Here we go. Wow! 0 surprises here. Absolutely no surprises. There's never been less of a surprise in a Amora stream. Wow! Yeah! So, Inugami Korane, she was my first VTuber. She is the VTuber that got me watching other VTubers. I really admire her. I think she has an amazing work ethic. Kureiji Ollie! I really admire Ollie. I think she's really cool. I also admire Ollie's work ethic. I really admire the fact that Ollie is so down to earth. Even still, because Ollie is huge. Ollie is absolutely huge, and yet Ollie will just sit and hang out with everybody. And I love that very much so. It's an attitude that I strive to have myself. I really admire Maya. I think Maya's really cool. I think I admire Maya for the same reason that I admire Ollie for, in the sense of Maya's been around for a really long time, and Maya is huge, but Maya is so sweet and so kind and so unbelievably accepting to new faces. She's unbelievably cool, so I really admire her for that. And obviously Sky. I really like Sky. Sky is cool. I really admire Sky because Sky works incredibly hard to make the content that she does. She's so passionate about the VTubing space, and I cannot help but be inspired by it. I want to do my best because of how hard she works. I want to do my best for my mama. So these are who I get inspired by. Yeah, I love the creativity with it as well. I want to work really hard so that we can be successful together. Yeah. Alright, next. Wow. Hi, Amora. Hopefully the second time makes sense. Wow. How fast 2 months have gone by, huh? It has. For the question stream, I was wondering, well, first of all, how are you today? I'm doing great, thank you. Secondly, how have you felt this past 2 months? And how do you think you'll move forward in the future? I have really enjoyed this past few months. I really enjoyed it. I think, like, I was talking to my mother, the queen, about it. I was speaking to her about it recently, where I was like, this is my dream job. This is an opportunity that not many people get, in the sense of this is a job that I have wanted for years, and I actually have it. I made it a reality, and that's not a thing that many people do. And I'm incredibly grateful for it, and I'm having the best time. I get to be cool and creative and make the things that I want to make because somebody saw that in me. And I think that that's cool. I think that's really cool. Thank you. And in terms of the future, I want to keep doing what I've been doing. I want to make bigger and better projects. I want to make the best content that I possibly can make for you guys because you guys are so incredibly supportive with it. I want to do my best for you guys. I want to be successful so that I can make you proud. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that for you. I want to do my best. And I'm going to do what I love, which is making cool stuff for you guys. So I'm going to work hard. I'm going to make cool stuff. And you guys are hopefully going to like it a whole lot. I want the future to go well, and I'm gonna do everything in my possible power to make it so. So, thank you. Are we at the end? We're at the end! That was it! That was the final question. Thank you, thank you! Wow. Just chatting time. Wow. Hello. Welcome to the ending bit. Where hey. Welcome to the ending bit. This is the bit where it ends. Thank you for coming, everybody. And thank you for everybody who gave me questions and suggestions and things. I really appreciate it. That was really, really fun. I like doing these a lot. Because it makes me really, really happy. So yeah. Apologies for everybody who, if you sent in a question and I didn't answer it, please don't worry. It was just because I felt it was a little too personal, or inappropriate for stream. So, I didn't want to like just share things on the internet because that's putting personal stuff out there type of thing, and I didn't want to do that. So, if you sent in a good question that I thought was good but was a little too personal to put in stream today, don't worry. I'm exploiting you for content. I will be making them into shorts and various other things as well. So I'm gonna put effort into doing that to make sure that your questions are answered and stuff. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for your questions and things. Wow. Here we go. Can I find a who's streaming right now? Do we know? Customization. Homestream. Plus homestream. Wow. Homestream. Spectra's live. Should we raid Spectra? Appreciate you and everything that your Genmates do. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Should we do... She playing what I think she's playing? Oh my god, wait. Spectra's playing what I think she's playing. Oh my god. Dangarumpa. Alright, I am gonna go ahead and raid into Spectra. Please go give her all of my love. I think she's very, very cool. Yes, please go give her all of my love, and I will see you all tomorrow. So hoo. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for coming, everybody. Please go get some snacks. Go give Spectra all of my love, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.